Well, jack my phone and call me Jill. That fool done it again. Aunt Cat shuffles into the living room and lowers herself into her special peach-colored easy chair, a piece of paper in her hand and a frown on her face. She tosses the paper onto the coffee table in front of her. Me and my sister, Shannon, call it the Obama table, since Aunt Cat's got practically every magazine he was ever on the cover of. Shannon's in the kitchen, chopping the life out of something, and she calls over. "What's wrong, Aunt Cat?" Aunt Cat shakes her head, the corners of her mouth turned down like she just smelled one of my power farts. "Can't even speak on it, girl," she says at first, which only means she's gonna speak on it in 5, 4, 3, 2. "But that fool brother of mine done took off again to God knows where." "You think he's okay?" Shannon asks. Pfft. Aunt Cat makes a loud noise with her lips. "Who gonna know that? For all I know, he's somewhere slumped over a piano having a heart attack, while some used-to-be singer tries to hold on to her note and her wig." I bust out laughing before I can stop myself. I shut my mouth real quick and try to go back to being invisible on the couch, praying Aunt Cat don't look my way and tell me my 10 minutes on the Nintendo Switch are up. I know, right? Who gives a 10-minute video game limit? Aunt Cat. Luckily, she's too upset about her brother leaving to pay any attention to me. She mutters about how ungrateful he is, and who's gonna pay his part of the bills here at the house now that he's gone. Not gonna lie, Frankie Bell always gets the good groceries when he's home. It's really not a shocker, but Aunt Cat's acting like this has never happened before. To be honest, this happens almost every month. Her brother, my great-uncle, Frankie Bell, is a musician, a piano player, and according to him, he's been playing since birth, and traveling as much as he can with his group, the Bel Airs. "I started off strumming the umbilical cord," Frankie Bell tells anybody who asks. "But when I got out that womb prison, it was all about the keys." Frankie Bell's been in bands since he was 15, and he says he'll be in one till they're playing for his funeral. Aunt Cat, who's technically my great-aunt, was the oldest of 6 kids, and all that's left is her and Frankie Bell, the youngest. My grandfather, who was next in line after Aunt Cat, died when I was 3. All I remember about him is the smell of Vicks Vapor Rub and cigar smoke. So Frankie Bell, which is what everybody calls him, is the closest thing to a grandfather I got. He's cool, but kinda weird. Aunt Cat says he's 10 steps past crazy, whatever that means. "You watch," Aunt Cat says, pointing at his letter. "Whenever he goes on the road for a long time, he starts sending letters that don't make a lick of sense. He picks some poor soul to torment with his secret instructions and whatnot, like he's the wisest man to draw a breath. Messes with their minds so much, they start thinking they the ones losing it." Aunt Cat cusses, and Shannon looks up all shocked. "Ooh, Aunt Cat," she says, but I can tell she's trying not to laugh. I am too. I keep it in this time. "I'm sorry, baby, but that's what Frankie Bell is full of." Shannon opens the oven, and a whoosh of good smells floats out. "How long 'fore we can eat?" Aunt Cat asks, noticing the smell too. "About 15 minutes, Shannon says. She picks up her cell phone and sends a text. I bet anything it's to Julian. She claims Ju's her friend, but we all know better. Aunt Cat hates him. Thinks he's too old for Shannon, 'cause he's 18 and she just turned 16. I don't think it's that big of a deal, especially since Ju's one of them dudes who's got everything going for him.